and I am going to tell you about the East Go Camp happening this year, 2012, July 20th through August 4th at Black Mountain, North Carolina. So basically what this camp is, I've been myself about like 2 times in the past. The first one was, I think, 2007, and the second one I went to was in 2009. This camp is a lot of fun. It's basically an entire camp dedicated to Go. So the point of this camp is to get a bunch of youth throughout the United States to all meet up and have a camp experience revolving around Go. And I got some pictures here that we can go through, and I can show you a little bit about it if it'll load. Oh, my computer's being laggy ever since I updated my video program thing. Okay, so it's being a pain. Alright, but so basically the Go Camp, or the AGA Go Camp, and for those of you who don't know what the AGA stands for, it's the American Go Association. It's a week-long summer camp that is aimed at the youth from ages 8 to 18. So even if you are 18, you can still go. But if you're 19, you're kind of just SOL. But from ages 8 to 18, it's a summer camp, and it's been going on since every year since 1998. Those of you who are decently strong and yet are youth, like, say, for example, lower single-digit Q, maybe, or Dons. It all depends on who shows up. But basically, the strongest class at the Go Camp will be trained under a professional, and every year the professional is different, but sometimes we get repeat professionals. And the others will be trained by high-level amateur Dons, I believe. Basically, they're separated. The classes are separated into skill level divisions, and each one will have a strong teacher to teach them. So you don't have to worry about if you're not very good at Go. You'll still be able to get a lot out of this experience. We don't just play Go there either. I found that the pictures are up. We actually do some other activities besides Go. One year we went on this hiking trail thing. We had to do a bunch of neat little things. This was the 2007 camp, I believe. Oh, well, not this picture. This picture was the 2009 camp. And I'm just going to go through here while I talk. Oh, here, let's go ahead and talk about these pictures. Okay, so this girl right here, the teacher, is a friend of mine's wife, Xingshou Liu. Wait, I said that right? Yeah, Chinese name. It's so hard to get them right. I think that's right. I always just called her Xingshou, so I think her last name's Liu. Who knows? Anyway, but a friend of mine that I met online, this is his wife, and she's a 7-Dan, and my friend at the time I think was just like 1Q or 1-Dan. He's a 3-Dan now. But I always thought it was funny that his wife was so much stronger than he was and could smack around on the Go board whenever they played. But she's here teaching the lower Q class, and she's going over position on the board. I was in this class, which was the Dan level class. Here's a friend of mine, and this girl is Fengyun 9-Dan Pro. She's one of the used to be one of the top female players. I think she was the top female player for a while. I'm not sure, but she's definitely one of the top female players, or was back in the day. Now she lives here in the United States and lives in New York. She was here at the 2009 Go Camp teaching us, and we were going over games, doing a lot of stuff. Oh, and you can see all of our trash boxes that we had back there that had all the Go equipment stacked into it, and we were in this like large room. We had just put those boxes in a corner. And that's a friend of mine, Amanda. This girl actually is going to be the director of the camp this year. She's been a good friend of mine too, and I caught her sleeping in a corner. And here's my other friend again. This is us playing in a team tournament, and apparently some guy was doing really bad over there. I know his name. It's just hard to pronounce. Liao. Yeah, I don't know. His name's like really hard. Liao Xiao. There's something like that. Forget it. It's on my Facebook, but Chinese names, yeah, they're hard to pronounce. He's probably gonna hate me since I said that all weird. But yeah. We were first board and playing, and these are team tournaments, so it's not just lectures, but we also have a lot of fun Go activities as well. This was the team tournaments, three-board style, like in Hikaru no Go, for those of you who read. Each team has 3 players. Each position plays each other, so this is the first board, or first position. I play him, and the second board and second position were like over here, and they played, and then the third board played third board, and whichever team had 2 wins or over the other, or just 3 wins, advanced to the next round. Here's another picture, and that's me when I had my mustache. And that was Karen Jordan, kind of blurred out. She was the old director back when I was still going. She now works and does something for the Go Congress. I'm not sure what, but I haven't seen her in a couple of years, actually. I hope she's doing well. But she was running it the 2 times I went, but last couple of years, I think Sam and another, who you'll see soon, and John have been running the camps. And this year they are both busy, so Amanda and Nano will be running it, and I will point them out here soon. Amanda's right here. She was the third board on our team, and that was our whole team right there. Here's a picture from the 2007 Go Camp, I believe. I am way in the back over here. There's a friend of mine. I haven't seen him since that camp, actually. Karen's right here. Nano is right here. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? There we go. Zoom in a bit. All right, this is Nano. I'm back there. Karen. Amanda's somewhere in here. There she is. Amanda's right here. And here's our friend Jesse as well. She should be there as well. And Jay Lee was a teacher this year. He was a 9-dan amateur, and at the time he was the strongest amateur in the United States, and I think he still is, but I'm not sure if he still has the title of the strongest, but he's really, really strong, and I think he might still be the strongest. I haven't double-checked that in a while, but at that time he was the strongest amateur in the United States, and we were receiving lessons from him. And this is another camp. I was not at this camp, and let's see, Fungian was the teacher in this one. She's right here. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Whoop, too much. Fungian's right here, and I was not at this year. I think this was 2008. I think, I don't know. I believe this was 2008. Here was another. This was a fun little game. So this was in the 2007 camp. I really hope I'm getting these years right. But I'm back here, and here's Nano. He was the counselor at that time. He's a few years older than me, so he was a counselor, not actual camper. And what we're doing is called Speed Go. Each team has to stand in a line, and then one person at the front of the line will run up, make a move as fast as they can, run back, and then the next person will run up, make a move, and you keep doing that. And the cool thing about this was you are allowed to play 2 moves in a row for your color if you can get up there and play it fast enough. So each side was trying to get up there and place a stone as fast as they could and trying to still win the game. So it's really interesting. You had to get up there, look at the position, find a good move, play it, and then run back and let your next person in your team go up there and play a move. It's a lot of fun. This was a team tourney, another team tournament in 2007, and I'm way back there. Let's see, any more heads I recognize? Nano's right here, and I don't see him. I think maybe that's Amanda's head. I'm not sure. Here's Nano and Karen. I'm not sure where this picture was taken. I'm not even sure if it was at the camp, but there's this old guy right here. I believe I know him. I just have no idea how I know him. You ever have one of those faces that you just can't remember where you've seen it before? But yeah, that was them. And here's Nano and I at the 2000. Oh man, wow. I have like this weird beard mustache combination going on. I'm so glad I got rid of that. But yeah, looks kind of funny. Anyway, this was us arm wrestling at the 2000 during like lunch or breakfast or something at the 2009 camp. Leave nothing. But yeah, that was fun. And here's us really going at it. I believe this arm wrestling match ended in a draw, because neither of us would just give in. You could see us both struggling. We had been here for a good, let's see, 30 seconds to a minute probably. We're starting to just laugh so hard because we can't move, and you know laughing is not good for the arm wrestling strength portion of the thing. Yeah, you start laughing, your strength kind of starts jiggling, I guess. I don't know. But it's very hard to arm wrestle and laugh at the same time, so we were trying not to laugh, yet it was still pretty funny, and I don't know. It ended up in a tie. Um, Here's a couple more friends of ours. This is at the 2009 camp. There's Amanda again, who is the director. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but as far as I know, I should be a counselor at the camp this year, so I should be there. And there's that creepy mustache beard thing going on again. Um, but yeah, I should be there at the camp this year. I am doing everything I can to get a job and save up the money necessary to go. And I'll go over how much it costs here soon, just going through a few more pictures. But if you do show up, I look forward to seeing you, and I hope many of you can go if you are in the ages between 8 and 18. The prices are about like any other camp, uh, pretty much the same as any other camp. The only bad part is getting there, which would be probably the airplane ticket. But yeah, we'll go over that here soon. But yeah, here's some friends, Nano and myself, and the mustache. Oh my goodness, I hate that mustache. Oh boy. That was like so many conversations. Yeah, that was really creepy. Anyway, here's the team tournament again. And this was Sam's shirt. I haven't got to a picture of Sam yet, but this is a friend of ours and myself inside of Sam's shirt, kind of making fun of his very large shirt. Nano watching us. Here we go. This is Sam, and he was a director one of the years I think, and John has been a director I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not positive that John has been a director. Sam, I'm pretty confident has been a director. But both of them were busy this year, so Amanda and Nano, who have been a counselor for a good few years and have been to just about every camp that I can remember. I think they've been going to camp longer than I've been playing Go. But they'll both be the directors, or Amanda's the director, and Nano, I guess, is officially the organizer guy. So, but both of them are in charge of running the camp, and I will be one of the counselors helping out. Hopefully. I'm 90% sure on that, so I should be going. I'm doing everything in my power to go. But this is Sam. He's a funny guy. He's cool. And John, he's a good guy to get along with. And that's basically them. But yeah, in this previous picture, that was us in Sam's shirt. Kind of funny, I guess. Here's the 2007 camp. All of us outside more. And those three are like picking on little boy. Me with football. Karen. Jesse, a friend of ours. Amanda, and Nano. And here's Jesse with the hot dog. Kind of makes me want a hot dog. Wow, it's really blurry when you zoomed in. This is a good picture, or a good funny picture. Shows how much fun you can have at camp. Oh, as I recall, in the 2000, well, let's go over this picture first. Basically, Amanda is getting buried under all of these pillows, and everybody's just on top of the pillows, and there's this Go game going on. It's really blurry. I wish it wasn't so blurry. But it reminded me back in 2007, which I don't think we're supposed to do this, but we do it. And I probably shouldn't encourage you to do this because I'm going to be a counselor, so if you do this, do it responsibly and don't break anything. But we actually had a pillow fight. Now, I will admit, I've never been in a pillow fight. I've thought of it as kind of childish sort of thing. Never really had any reason to pillow fight. But at camp, we had an actual pillow fight tournament, and we all got on my bed at the time was the largest in the room. So we all got on my bed. If you fell off the bed, you lost, and we had an actual tournament of pillow fighting, and it turned out to be a lot of fun. If you can have a pillow fight with your friends, do it. Just don't do it at camp, or do it responsibly. Don't break anything at camp. That's a big one. Don't do that. And here's another one. Let's see if we can get a good picture. And Amanda's buried. I actually wasn't at this camp. I think this one was in 2011 or 2010. I think it was 11. I don't know. I really don't know all the years of these, but there's Jesse, a little boy, and and Amanda's kind of dying under there. Uh, here's Sam and Amanda, and apparently they gave Pokemon names and basically Pokemon names to a bunch of people. Staff adults got character names. Nana was Ash, John was James, Sam was Brock. Is Amanda in here? There she is. Amanda was Misty, and then the campers got Pokemon names. Austin was Squirtle. Hai Sung, I think is how you, Meowth. Andrew is Pikachu. That's a bunch of fun. So you can have a. It's not just Go. It's gonna be a lot of. It's a lot of fun. It's not just Go. Oh, this was the year. I believe this one was 2010. And I was so mad that I couldn't go because the teacher this year was Jenny Shin, and she was I hired her to teach me, and she's been teaching me for many years, and she was my teacher basically, and she actually showed up to camp, and I could not go at this camp, and I was so upset. I really, really wanted to go, and I had no idea she was the one teaching. But I have seen her before in real life at Congress, but I got lessons from her online on the KGS Go server, or the Kasaido Go server, and a bunch of bunny ears here. That's pretty funny. And there's people coming inside the house, so if there's noise, I apologize. Um, but yeah, that was a year I wish I would have gone. Oh, and here's Amanda going to kick somebody in the head. I believe she does Taekwondo, so she showed me how to do a kick properly, and that was pretty funny. And here's her Taekwondoing somebody in the head. And a little boy. I bet you he's pretty strong at Go. There was an 8-year-old who was like a single-digit Q, who I think is now as strong as, yeah, I think she was 8 at the 2009 Go camp, and she was like an 8Q. That was pretty impressive. And this is them doing blind Go. I think this picture was taken at Go Congress. They're doing blind Go where they have to fill it. And this is a 2011 camp, I believe. And the teacher of this year was Mingju Jiang, I think is how you say it. And he's a professional. I just forgot what rank. I want to say 3-dan pro, but yeah. All right, and that's all the pictures. All right, now to get to the important stuff. All right, going back to the website. Basically, the Go Camp right here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't mess up! Don't mess up! All right, it's July 28th through August 4th at beautiful Black Mountain, North Carolina. Look for that in your GPS. It's a beautiful Black Mountain, not Black Mountain, beautiful Black Mountain. All right, but yeah, see how far that gets you. Um, let's see. We'll go over scholarships in a second. So what is the AGA Go Camp? The AGA Go Camp is a week-long summer camp that has aimed to provide kids from 8 to 18 with the opportunity to study and play Go in a traditional summer camp setting every year since 1998. The camp includes daily Go lessons and other Go-related activities, as well as more traditional summer camp activities to make for a balanced and fun summer camp experience. Try saying that in one breath. And what do we do at camp? At camp, we spend most of the week playing Go, of course. Of course. We also have a lot of fun and make lots of new friends. Ain't that the truth? I have friends that I have only met at Go Camp, and I'm still friends with them to this day, which is really interesting, considering we basically keep up on Facebook. I've never met them in real life except at camp and Congress. And for those of you who don't know, Congress or Go Congress is the week right after camp at the exact same place. It's the biggest Go event in the United States, and that's a really cool thing to check out too. But this video is going to focus on the Go camp. If you want to look up Congress, go to usgo.org and search for the Congress somewhere on that page, or just type in US Go Congress and it'll give you a link to it in the Google search bar. All right, but back to the camp. Do we do anything at camp other than Go? Yes, with an exclamation mark. Besides Go lessons and other Go-related activities, we'll also be balancing out camp with some traditional summer camp activities. Oh, yeah. That reminds me, I messed up a story like halfway through. So in the 2006, or no, 2007 Go camp, we went on this hiking thing. We had a bunch of weird activities. Basically, we had, I think, 3 long fence post type board things, and we had to use those to get all 20 something campers or something like that. We were all to get from one side of this like dirt pile to another. It was a flat pile, and we all just basically couldn't touch the ground. We had to stay on the fence post type things, or maybe there was 4 fence posts. I don't know. It was really interesting to try and use your head to try and get the fence post around and make sure that nobody was touching the ground and get all the campers from one side of the dirt ground type thing to the other. Basically, it was a big circle dirt spot that was flat, and we got from one side to the other without touching the ground. But yeah, and also we got to go to a lake that year, which was a lot of fun. And oh, I should have got a picture of that. I should have got a picture of that. Oh, I don't want to waste time in the video to actually look it up, but um, basically that picture is of me flying in the air because we went to the lake and we had this gigantic floaty thingamajig where you would climb up and then it would have this long bridge type thing, and the first person would climb up and then climb down onto the long bridge-ish type floaty device, and then crawl to the edge of the bridge type floaty thing device and sit down, and then you would get another kid, preferably the fattest kid at camp, and you'll see why here in a second. Basically, he would climb up and then go up to the top of the floaty thingamajig, and then jump off on one side of the bridge. And remember, this whole thing's filled with air. So when he jumped off and landed on the first side of the bridge, it would pop you up in the air, pop the first camper who's at the edge, pop him up in the air, and you would fall up into the lake. And it was so much fun. I have a picture where I'm like in the air, falling into the lake, and it was really cool. But yeah, so we do a lot of other stuff besides just play Go at camp, though we do play a lot of Go at camp. We may even take an afternoon off from Go lessons during the week for some sort of fun group activity. Yeah, that was what we were talking about, or what I was just talking about. We'll have more information regarding this last possibility soon, so keep checking back. Yeah. And then contact camp director Amanda or organizer Nano. Contact the webmaster for the site. Oh, this site. This site is, I don't have it in this video because I kind of cut it off. It's gocampeast.org. That's the site name of this site right here. All right, and now, oh yeah, scholarships. Scholarships are available. AGF needs base scholarships are again available for players who can't afford the full cost and youth who played in the U.S. Youth Go Congress, which I doubt is anyone watching this video, but if you played in the U.S. Youth Go Championship, U.S. Youth Go Championship, my bad. If you played in that, you probably already know about the camp, and you are eligible for a $400 scholarship to camp. But other campers are also eligible. You just have to apply for it, I guess. More details on AGF scholarships, and AGF stands for the American Go Federation. Scholarships can be found at agfgo.org/AGF camps scholarships, or scholarship.html. Yeah, and the link's here on this website. And now for prices. Let's see here. Payment due by May 28th. Oh, no. It says that, but it says price will increase by $50 if payment is not received by May 28th. So I guess you can still register after May 28th. It just costs you $50 extra. All right, so camp registration day camper, full camper. I'm not sure the difference between these. I think I know the difference between these. Okay, so a camp registration day camper, don't quote me on this. You'll have to like double check this yourself. but I believe that's where you just go to camp. It does not include a breakfast or overnight stay, so you'll have to get your own hotel and then just drive to camp, I guess. Or it's also like if you have a family member in North Carolina or something like that, you can stay with them and then just drive to camp and then go back at night. It doesn't include breakfast or overnight stay, basically. It is $525. Scholarships may be available from the American Go Foundation, yeah. $525 may seem expensive, but if you look at many other camps, it's not too bad. Price will increase $50 after May 20, if not received by May 28th. For more information, go to this link. All right. Full camper, ages 8 to 18, includes room and meal, so you'll stay in a room that is provided, and you'll get all of your meals paid for, or you're sort of paying for it. Scholarships are available, yada yada, and it's $675. And price will increase by $50, not received by May 28th. All right. Attending parent or guardian. If you are 19 and up and you are a parent or guardian, it is $525, and it includes your room and meals, and price will increase by $50 if not received by May 28th. Noted. Airport shuttle, basically I think that means a ride to pick you up from the airport. And it says, please email your flight schedule to the camp directors, Amanda Miller and Nano River at agagocampeast@gmail.com. Price is one way. Please select for two for round trip. Okay, and that's $15. Or I guess $30 to get a car ride, to get picked up from the airport and to go back to the airport. And that's basically pays for gas for the driver. But yeah. That's the pricing, and that's basically the camp. Previous year photos. So yeah, if you can go to the camp, I highly recommend it. It's a great experience, and it's just a lot of fun. And you'll definitely improve at least a little bit, or at the very least, you'll learn how to study the game or get a new approach to the game. And not to mention, you'll be playing on a real board instead of online, which many people probably don't have other people to play. And this is the 2011 camp. I knew it was 2011. Mingju Jiang 7P. Oh, wow. I called him a 3P. My bad. He's a 7P. And Yuan Zhao 8 Dan. That's that. I'm not sure who that is. It's probably one of these two guys. Just gonna go with that just because they look like a strong Go player. I don't know. But yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Go Camp is a lot of fun, and you'll get to play on a real board with other people your level, and it's just a great experience overall. I highly recommend going if you can go. In 2010, the teacher was Jenny Shin. Makes me so sad. Oh yeah, the teacher this year. As far as I know, I think it's gonna be Mingju, and Jenny is her second choice. So secretly hoping that Mingju can't come this year. But yeah, you'll have to keep track of the site. I mean, it's still months away because July 28th or August 4th. I believe it's going to be Mingju though. Mingju Jiang, 7P. Um, please note that I think a couple years ago, some parents were complaining because their kids were not getting taught by the professional player. If you are a lower double-digit Q or of a lower rank, you don't necessarily need the pro to show you the basic positions and basic shapes. A high don can do that just as well as a pro can, because there's not really much need for a professional player to teach you something that a high don can teach you, because it's basically the same thing. High dons do know the basics and do know the foundations of the game that lower players need, and I don't think that you should be disappointed that you're getting trained by, and amateur dons are really strong, don't get me wrong, but they're like not as strong as a pro, but they're strong enough that they can actually charge for lessons, and they're worth getting lessons from. Professional players go into deep, deep strategy, and having a professional player teach you basics of the game that an amateur can teach you, just it's not really necessary. So having the professional only teach the highest level class, it kind of makes sense. And um, I don't want to discourage you from coming, but if you're that level, then just because you're not getting taught by a pro doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to benefit from learning. These are some fun pictures. And I just hope you can still come, and hopefully that won't be a big bother to you. I mean, you don't have to have a pro to learn to teach you how to play Go. But after a certain point, you do want to hire a pro if you can, and yeah. And that's studying Sumago. But anyway, that's basically it for the Go Camp. I do hope I can uh, see you at camp this year, and I hope I can even go this year. I'm pretty confident I'm going, unless I get fired from a job or something, but I should be going. Anyway, uh, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can come, and hopefully this was useful to you. I guess I will see you later, and I will try to get another video up pretty soon. Adios.